We have to move now. Because if we move now, we can help millions of people continue to pull themselves out of the god-awful situation they find themselves in. And in the process, it all adds to a recovery that is painful but consistent, moving. Much more has to be done. And we can all fight later over about who takes credit or blame. But right now, I don't know anybody who sat around my dad's table, his brothers and sisters, my mom's brothers, our neighbors. Whenever there was a recession, everybody knew someone around that table was going to lose their job. I didn't hear a whole lot of talk about whose fault it was. I didn't hear a whole lot of talk about the GDP. And my dad was a really smart guy. What I heard about was things are looking better, Joe, because they're building a new food fair in the corner here in Philadelphia Pike and Claymont. My dad never worked at a food fair. My dad never wore a blue collar. LeBrock makes me sound like I just climbed out of a mine in Scranton, Pennsylvania, carrying a lunch bucket. No one in my family worked in a factory. But like most middle-class people, they struggled. So my dad, I'll never forget, I was in fourth grade, sitting at the table in Claymont, Delaware. And I remember having a discussion with his brother and just said, it's getting better, Frank. They're building a food fair down there. They're going to employ 100 and some people permanently, and they're going to hire X number of people to build it. It had nothing to do with working there. It had to do with things were moving. I started off, and I'll end with saying not only did this Great Recession do real economic damage, it did psychological damage to the country. Americans who have been badly hurt, many through no fault of their own, they've got to have some hope. We've got to give them hope. We're going to recover. We're better positioned than any nation in the world to lead the 21st century economically. It is inevitable. But in the meantime, if you're in the short end of this, it seems like forever. We have an obligation to those people. That's why you're mayors. That's why you got in it. That's why I'm in it. And there's something we can do about it. So let's act. God bless you, and may God protect our troops. Thank you. Good pleasure.